Welcome, you absolute legends. I have Born Friends, I am Pete. I'm back. Today is part 3 of a big old haul of 50 fragrances. I've done 2 parts already. This is the third part. There is no, it's all random. I'm just picking them as and when. So if you want to talk about the next 10 I'm going to talk about, let's crack on into this massive haul that I've done for 2025. So you lot can know whether it's worth getting some of these fragrances or not. Let's go. Right, we're going to kick off this part of the haul with a fragrance that came out last year. I was supposed to get this last year, but to be honest with you, there were so many releases in 2024 and then even from 2025, which is right now. There was an insane amount. But I should have picked this up last year, didn't do it. Picked it up now, so this is from Armani. This is Acqua Profondo Parfum. Now, I know Alberto Maurice did this one, so because he does all of them. And the atomizer is great, magnetic cap, fantastic. So yeah, this is, it does smell very similar to the original one. It's all that obviously marine notes, that's great. So green mandarin, sort of a bit of mimosas, a little bit of patchouli, but the patchouli isn't that heavy on this. It's quite a light of patchouli in this. I even like a little touch of lavender. Now, I'd have to check side by side which one I prefer, because obviously I got the original one from 2021 or 2020, around that sort of time. But this is a solid pickup. If you want a great all-round blue fragrance, which most people do, it's an easy to pick up one and it smells really good. This is just a no-brainer one. It's a really easy one to find, and yeah, anyone can pull this one off. So it's a great little one to add in addition to the old Acqua line, because I've got pretty much most of them, I think, now. I think I'm only missing a couple. Like, obviously the new Elixir one, but I think there's a couple others I'm missing. But other than that, I've got pretty much a whole lot. So this is the new Armani Acqua Profondo Parfum. Right, next one up, and I'm not sure when this was released, but it's an old fragrance. I think it's like probably like 20, 30 years old, but I'm not 100% sure. This is Hugo Boss Man. This is the sort of thing I really like, because if it's an older style fragrance, I think they are great. So for me, I've got some of these ones where it's like the selection, emotion. This one looks like this, very clean, easy presentation. Atomizer's decent as well. So this is quite an ambery, crisp, appley fragrance. Touch of vanilla in here, which is nice and sweet. Oh, but now we're getting a bit more like frankincense in here. Szechuan pepper. A little bit of woodiness, little tiny, almost like a bit of chewiness in here. Maybe even a little bit of cardamom in here. This is a great one for spring, maybe in autumn time. It would be quite interesting to see how it works in the summer as well. It's light, but it's still sort of got some depth to it. Now, I know that sounds a bit uncontroversial, but it's lightness because there's like the freshness in it, but it's still got like undertones of like I said, the frankincense and like the spices in here. It smells really good. I'm really happy with that one. Again, I would say this is a perfect autumn, maybe even wintertime. I think that might work really nicely as something different. And I would say it's pretty much safe for most people to blind buy this one. So, and that cost me, I think, about 20 quid. So not expensive one. Look at discounts for this one. This one's a really nice one. So next one I picked up was Boss Man. Right, speaking of cheap fragrances, this one came out a decade ago. And this one is dirt cheap. This is a sub 20 quid fragrance. And I saw it. I've never tried anything from this house. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to try it. This is from the world of Pierre Cardin. This is called Fusion. Now, I only got, I think, 50ml or 100ml bottle. I can't remember. I think it was actually 75ml bottle. So presentation-wise, it looks like this. It looks dubious, to put it mildly. But we'll just give it a test run, see what I think about it. And yeah, I've never had anything from Pierre Cardin. If anyone has had anything from Pierre Cardin, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Atomizer, yeah, I can't argue with this atomizer. I think that's pretty solid. So let's go. Straight away, it's fresh, it's clean. That soapy lavender in here. With that citruses like bergamot, lemon. But it's also got some nutty notes, woody notes in here, right? Some sandalwood, some leather notes in here. Quite a little bit robust. Again, it's almost like a oriental woody vibe here. Again, I think this would be perfect for the spring and autumn season. Maybe even winter spring season, because that's some patchouli and cloves and come here. It's got some spice onto this, and that's really nice. Yeah, I think this would be a great one if you want a cheap, woody, aromatic fragrance, and you don't want to break the bank. Try and find this one. It's really unique, really enjoyable. It's warm, it's comforting, it's cozy. Great little one to find. And like I say, I've never had anything from Pierre Cardin, so might be the last one I'll try from this one. But for a sub 20 quid fragrance, this is not hard. It's hard to beat. So this is Pierre Cardin Fusion. Right, next one up came out in 2022, and I've not got many from this house, but I would like to get a few more. I've got a couple from this house. This is Louis Vuitton, and this is City of Stars. So I know that this one is going to be a nice one. Again, presentation on Louis Vuittons are always about the same, so let's give this one. Decent. Okay, so this is fruity. I mean, really fruity. You've got lemon, bergamot, almost like a raspberry accord in here. More oranges. It's got like lime. It's got all sorts of like citrus in here. Musks. It's got touch of sandalwood. This is a great one for the summer. Almost like some flowery notes to it as well. Maybe some jasmine. Oh, that does smell really nice. Again, like I say, I've got a few from Louis Vuitton. I've got Ombre Nomade. I've got this one. I've got a couple of others. I'm really wanting to get a few more from this one. I would like to get Imagination. That's another one that's on my list of what to get. But this is probably more like a unisex one. I would say women can pull this one off dead easily. Again, this screams to me summer party fun fragrance. Simple as. Really nice. I think this is going to go great, especially when the warm weather really heats up. This one should be a really nice one to find. So my next one I picked up was Louis Vuitton City of Stars. Right, switching up from the high end to a bit more of a low end one. This one came out in 2023. This is called Mocha Wood by Fragrance World. So this one for me apparently is a unisex one. The bottle does look really, really nice. I think that's a very nice presentation. So let's see what this is all about. I'm hoping it's like a more gourmet, sexy fragrance. Again, atomizers can't go wrong. Oh yeah. So this has got lots of gourmet notes. They've got hazelnut, it's nutty, coffee, little touch of vanilla notes in it. Very woody. It smells really nice. Almost like an oud in here. Gaiac woods. It smells fantastic. And there's it's almost like a little touch of tartness in here. Maybe from some grapefruit or some rhubarb. But our tonka and the tobacco in here smells amazing. This is a fall and winter staple for me. It's going to be in my rotations big time. Smells amazing. Really happy to have this one. Wow. And this is about 25 quid. Not expensive. Really unique. I think it's a great one for Fragrance World. Fragrance World have been bringing out some absolute belters recently. And this one from a couple of years ago is no exception. So for me, this is another cracking one to have in my collection. So this is Mocha Wood by Fragrance World. Right, this next one came out in 2021. Now, it's a flanking from the original one. I haven't got the original one, but I heard this one's going to get axed at some point, so I thought I'd pick this one first. This is Plein, No Limit, fresh. So, again, I thought I'll get the original one, but there's a new one as well, which is all silver. I haven't got that one either. Yeah, it does look quite tacky, I'm going to be honest. But I don't care, we'll still the juice inside, so this is what I'm going to go for. And Alberto Moise did this one. I don't really like the atomizer on this one. So this one is quite woody, aromatic, lots of woods in it. It's got cedar, sandalwood. That leather in here is quite pungent. Now there is also some freshness in here, some grapefruit, some bergamots off the top, which is making it a little bit easier. And there's some spice in here like cardamom. It smells nice. I think for me, it shouldn't be called fresh. I think that's my problem with this. is it's not fresh. It's more woody, aromatic, and it's more like in your face. This is personally for me more of a autumn winter type fragrance. So I wouldn't call it fresh. I think that's the misconception with this one. It doesn't smell like it should do, but that's just my opinion. It does smell nice. I'm not saying it's not, but I just don't think it's the right naming on the brand, on the packet for me. I think it should be called like Plein Woods or something different like that. But I don't mind it, and I don't think it's offensive. So another nice one for me to pick up. So this is Plein, No Limits, fresh. Right, this next one came out in 2015. This one is from a house I do think it's really underrated, to be honest. I think they brought out some decent fragrances over the time. And this is all Zara. This is Seoul. Now this is for both men and women, I think, as far as I'm aware. Oh, sorry, that's nice. That's pressurized. So this is a raw, fresh, clean, easy wearing fragrance. Like sea notes, tangerine. It's like it kind of reminds me of the Acqua, to be honest, from earlier. And it's on that similar ballpark, and it's really nice. Still got that little touch of nutmeg in here, which gives it a nice little touch of spice, which is always needed. But the lavender and the ambers in here makes it kind of remind me also of a bit of a Prada fragrance. So it's a really nice one. And this one doesn't cost that much money anymore. This one cost me about 20-25 quid, so they're not expensive. This is a great spring into summer or office fragrance. This one would work amazingly well for that. Super nice, easy, chill fragrance. Yeah, dumb-reach fragrance. That's what I think this one is perfect for. I'll be looking forward to trying this one out as well. Again, see how longevity is on this one. But yeah, in terms of smell, it smells absolutely fantastic. So yeah, try and find this one. This is Zara Seoul. Right, speaking of other houses that I've never tried before, this is another one. This is a clothing brand that does also do fragrances like Zara does. This is Hollister, and this is a wave. This came out in 2016, if I remember correctly. This one, I'm hoping it's going to be, like I said, a fresh, clean fragrance. Now, I only got a 15ml bottle, so look how cute that bottle is. That's so nice. So, again, I can't go wrong with the atomizers. Oh, okay, so this is more fresh, citrusy. That's got some serious nice grapefruit on this. It smells fantastic. Lavender is definitely still there. Neroli, some cypress, that almost like it reminds me of one of the Acqua green is it green lights or something light? Let me know in the comments. It's something light. Definitely got some salt, some musk, low touch of woods in here, but nothing heavy. Again, anyone could pull this one off, and this one was like a sub 20 quid fragrance. So this one, again, perfect for absolutely anyone. If you're starting out and you're not sure, pick Hollister Wave up. Honestly, it doesn't matter. This is almost like a touch of greenness into it as well with cypress. It's kind of what's in at the moment as well. So yeah, this one's probably a bit ahead of the time, but this one 2016 is a fantastic one. This is Hollister Wave. Right, second to last one up, and this one is from a house that I've started getting really into. I've got probably 4 from this house now. This is from the world of Monotheme, and this is Monoi. This one I think is more targeted to women, but I think myself it's like that. So this is a very fruity, playful, almost lactonic type fragrance. Now this definitely is more towards the women's, but I think if you layered this up with something, I think it smells fantastic. It's got like some osmanthus, like some florals in here. It does kind of remind me a bit of Bianco Latte with fruits rather than in caramel, and a touch of florals as well. It's definitely lactonic. It's really interesting. Again, I would wear this in the spring, maybe in summertime, but I'd also layer it, this one. I think it's a really good one for layering, but most guys might shy away because it's maybe too floral for them, which is absolutely fine. But it's certainly really nice one. And if you want to pour this one, be my guest, you can wear this anytime you want. I think you'll smell fantastic with this one. Really nice, unique one to have. So again, I always like to try and mix it up. So this one is from Monotheme. This is Monoi. Right, and we're going to round out this part of the haul with another clone. This one came out a couple of years ago, and this is from Milestone Perfumes. This is Valencia Uomo Intense. Now, this is clearly a clone of Valentino Uomo Intense, which is an absolute beautiful fragrance. So I know because I've got 2 bottles of it, but I'm quite happy to try this one. So the presentation is really nice. Yeah, if you can see that, all ridged in and all the rest of it. So again, it should be really nice. So I know this game should be. Oh, it is. It does smell like Uomo Intense, and this one reminds. It's got the iris is definitely in here, vanilla in here, touch of leather. This will be a compliment machine. This is about 25 quid, so it's not expensive, not over the top. Touch of freshness off the top with some bergamot. No, a little bit of bergamot and a bit of orange. This one, I think, if I've tried it with the original Uomo Intense, I would say it's about 85-90% of the way there. I think that's a really good clone of Valentino, and like I say, for 25 quid, you can't really go on. I've never tried anything from this house either, so another good one to try. So keep your eyes peeled for this one. It's definitely well worth picking up, and especially if you want to wear it for winter and you can't find Valentino Uomo Intense because it's maybe get a little bit hard to find. This one is a great alternative. So my last one from this haul, this is Milestone Valencia Uomo Intense. Right, so 10 more down from this list, another 20 to go, but it's always time to roll what I'm rocking in scent of the day. Right, mine came out in 2023. This one for me is a real sexy little number with lots of woods in here. This is Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum. Obviously got the Parfum. There is a new one of these come out. I think it's Parfum Elixir or Intense. I can't remember which one it is, but I still think this one's a solid one. Is that still got a touch of citrus on it, but the woods in here smells flipping amazing. Really enjoyable fragrance. So if you've got this one and you like a good sexy woody fragrance, this one's a great one. There's always, let me know in the comments what your scent of the day is, but mine is Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum. Right, so they have it, another 10 from this big old haul that I've got. Let me know in the comments anything that you want me to talk about more, or if you want me to do a private video about any of these fragrances that I've picked up so far, let me know. Also, if you want a top 10 list, a phrase review or a question, hit me up in the comments. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm posting them more often than not. And if you want to follow me over there, that'd be amazing. And as always, you absolute legends smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.